So, good evening, folks. You probably recognize me from not too long ago, but I'm not important. What is important is our last show for the evening, one of the longest standing acts on Vintage Festival, Ramen on Sunday. And they're going to go do what they do. See you later. Have fun.
Okay, now.
Okay, now.
But don't bang, bang, bang. I remember the night Xander recorded that song.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. He was constructing it, and what do you call that when you construct a song, though?
You compose a
it.
song.
Oh, you compose a song.
Like
Yeah. See,
Mozart,
my mind is going though.
You
My mind is just it's leaving me. Just a little bit more.
Don't add stress to
All
it,
the
because then
time.
it'll go even
Oh,
faster.
I don't
there,
add stress to it, you know. I'm just trying. I haven't got upset in quite some time.
I know.
I keep it pretty level now.
You're getting better at it. That breath exercise you've been practicing's been doing you a lot of good now.
Like I'm about to have a baby or something, though.
It's
okay,
not,
now.
yeah,
Okay, Ethel. Anyway, so I'm Harold.
And I'm Ethel.
And yeah, we've been doing improv for a little time now, you know, but we got kind of stuck around, you know.
Well,
we haven't been able to get out much, you know.
Well, no, but you know, the sun's been shining lately. And
Oh,
so
it's
we've
been
getting out
shining,
for some little walks.
Oh, yeah.
And we've been seeing lots of birds.
Oh, so many birds. We saw a groundhog.
Well, you saw the groundhog. I
saw
didn't see the groundhog.
I didn't know what it was. I thought it was a giant squirrel, and it was a groundhog, and he came up and he sat on the step outside.
He actually thought it might be a beaver.
Well, I didn't. Yeah, I said it looks like a beaver, and then I said it also looks like a groundhog, so it's probably a groundhog. That's what I said. And I told Donna it was I told Donna it was a groundhog. So
did you? Though?
And she said it's a groundhog. Yeah, I told her it was a groundhog.
I think you thought it was a beaver.
It wasn't a beaver. How's it going to be a beaver? There's no beavers. Don't live inside.
Beavers can be rehabilitated inside. I just saw
that's
a video.
Just silly to say.
They gave him lots of little toys to build into a little dam in the hallway. It was so
he's building a dam with plush toys
and a Christmas tree.
Oh, geez, Pete. Okay, well, while we're doing this, though, you can give us a suggestion of anything.
If you'd like.
Anything you'd like to give us a suggestion about. Just any
anything
word at all. That'd
be
very
fine.
good. And if we don't see anything within like 10 seconds
we'll take care of it because we're almost professionals.
We got a random word generator.
There's a word
filter.
Oh, I don't have one.
Filter.
Okay.
Is that a suggestion for us to do, or is that a word for us?
It's not a suggestion.
Filter yourself. Maybe you should filter yourself. Maybe we're too.
Maybe you shouldn't be talking to me like that now, or you'll be in the garage sleeping with the cat.
Now.
We're gonna do a show about filter.
Oh.
Well, probably not about it, but
but that's what they say, though. I remember when we went to Chicago and they said we're gonna do a show about filter, and that's what I thought. It's like they're not doing a show about filter. Okay.
Make sure you get that.
Oh, yeah. That's beautiful.
Yeah.
Wow. It's so impressive. This is great work. Just the detail.
Yeah.
The owners are going to be real happy.
I think so.
You think so?
I think so.
You know so.
Well,
I remember.
I took some liberty.
Well, they asked for an artist. They can't expect it to be just standard. They didn't want standard, or they just hire someone like me. Wow.
That lattice work is.
Now you're just bragging.
Oh my God, what is that?
It's just a ladybug.
What is that?
It's just a ladybug. Yeah, it's okay. It's just a ladybug.
Ah. No.
It's just a ladybug.
Oh.
What?
No.
What?
There.
What?
Come. How did that get into my artwork?
Well, that's nature.
Nature doesn't come inside. Did it get in through the AC? Did it come in through the what?
It's springtime.
Springtime and my art don't go together. This is winter art. This is indoors.
You need to
tone it down.
Yeah, it's not a big deal.
Tone it down. Don't touch it. Don't. Oh God. Ah!
What? What are you doing? I'm just trying to, you did great work.
God.
Can you stop picking it apart? God.
You just hit it right on the nail. It's not about the bug. It's about the work. It's about the work. It's not the bug.
What about the work?
I mean, it's just not. Look at how organic that web is. That web is beautiful that she brought in, the spider thing. This is artificial. I am artificial. Oh.
Everything you did here came organically out of your inspiration. This is all you. This is like the spider building the web. This is your web. This is your spider web. It's as natural and organic as anything else in nature. How can you doubt yourself? I gotta give my right arm to be 1/10 as talented as you are.
That's a nice spot there. I feel, the power of nature, like tornadoes and clouds and this flying fucker. Oh my gosh.
Look at the way look at the way that ladybug is interacting with those lights that you installed.
You see it so positively. I see it as just like this. It's drawing her in, but it's drawing her in for artificial reasons. She thinks it's sunlight and it's not. It's artificial, electric. It's oh God, I'm touching on so much internal shit right now.
What?
Ah,
It's a ladybug.
She is a ladybug. That is a ladybug. This is, Home Depot.
Are all ladybugs she's?
Well, I've always thought so.
They're just called ladybugs.
I know, but since I was a kid, I've thought of them all as girls because they're called ladybugs. But even a ladybug, you look at a ladybug's little spots.
Yeah.
And it's so unique. It's like a little fingerprint. Someone else could go to a junkyard and pull together materials and then go to Home Depot and get some lights and put it all together and potentially achieve, close to what I've achieved. And I'm just really doubting myself.
Janice, this is a low for you. This is a low for you. Every time you do something, I'm just in awe of it. I'm in awe of it. And the fact that you are just denigrating this masterpiece. What's really bothering you? What's really bothering you? What's really bothering you?
I wasn't supposed to be this.
You weren't supposed to be what? You were born to be an artist.
I was born to be a baker, not a world-class installment artist who happens to also side gig in home design. I was supposed to be a baker. My mom wanted me to bake. My dad wanted me to bake. Jason, you know I can bake the out of a toll house. That's what I'm supposed to be doing. Baking.
This doesn't fulfill you?
No. It doesn't.
Getting paid $50,000 for this? Oh, let me get
it. $50,000 is nice, but what does this do? Nothing. It does nothing.
It enhances the value of this home.
Oh, commercialism, consumerism. The people who are buying this place are ew. They're ooh.
What if they hear you?
Then maybe they'll fire me. Or probably what they'll do is they'll be like, oh, she's an eccentric artist.
Okay, I don't want you to get fired.
I'll still pay you.
Okay, I still don't want you to get fired, even if you don't pay, even if you do pay me. Bake bread? You throw this all away to bake bread?
Bread. Gluten-free bread. Bread with gluten hurts people sometimes, but gluten-free bread nourishes people. Cookies make people smile, make them happy, make them... This is like... I mean...
How do I get paid if you're baking bread?
You can come take pictures of the bread. The bread. Bread, and my hands in the bread, and I could be doing what I'm supposed to be. I think I'm having an existential crisis.
I think you're having an existential crisis. I think you are having an existential crisis.
Right now.
I think you are. I think you are, and I think you need to sit down and think about this. Because when I met you, you never, 12 years ago, you never said anything about bread. It was always about creating masterpieces for people to enjoy in their homes. And you went right there. It wasn't even like you had something else. It wasn't even like, I just want to create art. It was like, I want to create art for people to enjoy in their homes.
I did that. And then it got to this.
This is the best. This is a part of the home. This isn't something people hang in their homes. This is a part of the home. This lives on. As long as this home, you'll always be there.
Yeah, and I don't, it can't be eaten. It can't, it doesn't even get, is this documentary time really? I'm in crisis.
This is often when people.
Okay, keep filming. This is real. Go ahead, keep going, go, come on.
I'm not filming, I'm shooting still photos.
Well, then take the
I'm not
stills,
filming.
fine. Well, maybe you should, because here's the truth. This will be here forever.
Right.
And ever, and doesn't fill an empty belly.
An empty belly is empty again a day later.
I don't know what to do.
Well, I guess you just quit then. I guess you just quit. You just say, I'm quitting doing this. I'm going to do bread. Because apparently you can't do this and do bread at the same time, or you wouldn't be having the crisis.
I don't have time to do bread. I mean, just the etching right there.
Yeah.
That took like 24 hours.
Okay, whatever.
No, I can't bake bread and do this.
I don't want to argue with you about what you can and can't do and what the logistics
Jason,
of your existential crisis is.
Wow.
I just want to get through this.
Wow, I've never heard you raise your voice before.
Well, this is just one of the dumbest things I've ever heard, because you are a great artist and literally almost anybody can bake bread. And just because your mother wanted you to bake bread, you're going to rob the world. You're going to rob the world. I'm sorry she's gone too. She was a great lady.
Yeah, she was. I just think it was my fault.
It was your fault?
I think it was my fault. I should have gone to her. You know, I should have gone next door and I didn't, because I was busy. I was making some stupid installation art, and I told her that I'd see her in the morning, and then I didn't see her in the morning. And if I just would have gone over there and maybe made some bread, you know, I would have been there instead of the workshop.
You could not put your life on hold.
She was right next door. She was right next door.
It's not your fault.
Feels like it was. And you know, maybe if it was, then I wouldn't, I don't know.
I don't think she's wherever she is.
She's nowhere.
Blaming you.
No.
Her spirit is not running around blaming you. You're blaming you for something that was unpreventable.
And I know. I know. No. I know. I'm sorry. This is hard. It's hard for you when I get like this. I know that. And you hang out anyway, and my hair is a mess. I have plaster. It's just.
It's like the haiku of photography. This is real. This is in the moment. It's not posed. Don't pose.
I'm not posing. I want my mom. That's what I want. I want my mom. I don't want this anymore. I just want to bake bread with my mom. And your pictures are beautiful, and
I'm a pretty good photographer.
you're a really good photographer. But taking up the haiku thing, that was. I think this needs to be my last piece for a while, just for a while.
That's acceptable. That's a good idea. Take some time off. Grieve. I know I'm sounding a little too upbeat.
Really a little.
But I always consider death as just a transition. So, I have a hard time being sad around it. But I do understand it. And I miss her too.
I just have to pull myself together a little bit.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll give you a little space.
I'm gonna pull myself together.
I'm gonna go to the restroom.
Okay. That is not just a ladybug up there. I'm just saying. I just the grief thing where you laugh and you cry and you rail and all in that, and I don't want to do this stupid shit anymore, and I know that I will, it'll come back, but right now I'm like, I want to pull my skin off, that's how it feels. I just want to pull my skin off and go back in time, and she was gonna die anyway. I know that. I know she was gonna die anyway, but I could have been there instead of working on this stupid edge up there. I know it's this really tiny, minute bit of detailing, and I was obsessed. I was like a bee. I mean, just. And then she was dead, and that was it. And Jason pulled me up that day, and we got right to work because that's all there was to do. What else do you do? What else do you do? Take care of the admin-y part of death, and then you go back to the art, and I resent the art. That's what it is. I fucking resent the art. I kind of resent Jason for making me do the art that day. Even though he did it it was the best thing. Just.
They have a nice bathroom here. It's beautiful, right?
Yeah, that's when you can pay for, you can
50 grand.
get a nice bathroom, the claw tub, the whole thing, rain shower, steam.
Yeah. Bidet.
It's crazy. Like,
I didn't need to use a bidet, just to clarify.
Multi-temperature gauging.
Wow.
Yeah, it is. Nice. I'm okay.
Okay.
I
I was being insensitive. I know, I get it. I was being a little selfish.
Yeah.
I take good photographs, but really, no one else hires me.
You're not always easy.
I'm not easy. I'm not easy.
Not always easy. But you do good work,
I do great work.
and you're a good friend.
I try to be.
I know. I know.
I remember about 10 years ago, I tried bread baking.
Mhm.
I even bought some of those clay cloches. Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
Cloche?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I did like that. It's like a pretty heavy, because I wanted to make a rye bread like I had in Germany. Can't get it over here. There's a place in Canada that makes it. There's some monks make it, and they ship it frozen.
Mm-hmm.
But then they stopped doing that. So
You wanted to make your own.
I wanted to make my own, and I tried for about a year. I baked probably 40, 45 loaves of bread.
Did you ever achieve?
No.
No. No.
No.
Mm. That's hard.
Yeah.
It's a hard.
So, you know, I I have a history with bread. It's I didn't mean to blow up at you.
You got pretty loud.
Well, it struck a nerve. It struck a nerve. It struck a nerve.
Uh-huh. I wish I'd known that about you. The bread.
Yeah. No, we didn't know each other that well at that
No.
point.
No, I feel bad. Kind of bad.
Oh, it's not your fault, obviously. I wasn't making gluten-free bread, so.
Back then, I wasn't eating.
You weren't eating gluten-free bread?
No.
No.
I'm gonna go pat some cold water on my face. I feel a little puffy. Can't
All right.
focus, you know. On the, oh god, the bread. I'll be back though. I'm fine. Okay.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know. It's the whole death thing to me. Like my parents are both still alive, very much alive, and it's a little disconcerting to me that I haven't had a parent die yet. I mean, people say when your parent dies, that's, you know, a big one. Because I've had people die around me, obviously, because I'm of a certain age. Shoot, when I was a kid, one of my best friends, he wasn't my best friend, but one of my best friends' little brother died. Carbon monoxide. His dad left the car warming up in the garage, fell asleep. So I had an exposure to death at a pretty early age with somebody younger than me even. And I don't know if that had a lasting effect but I just have this insensitivity toward death. It really is just a transition, is what I tell myself. I don't know if that's a justification or if that's really what I think. I do believe it's what I think, because I don't believe there's an afterlife. So, and I like the idea that the body is not who we are. You know, our soul is who we are, right? Our spirit is who we are. And we're just inhabiting a body, and it dies. And then the spirit becomes part of the universe again, or whatever. I don't think it matters. It really was bad at making bread, though. That was sad. That was sad. What are you smiling about?
I used the spray spritzy
Oh,
sink thing.
yeah.
The psh, psh, psh. It helped a
I
lot.
didn't. Gets in my hair. I don't.
Yeah.
You know,
Short hair has a purpose.
yeah.
I feel better though. I just needed a little.
Okay. I just want to know that we're okay.
We are okay.
Okay.
We're okay.
Okay.
I've never seen you that angry before
I
at me or the energy at me.
yeah. I don't get that way, and it surprised me even. But
We're
let me get
get used to get just you're gonna take a picture of it. Are you actually gonna get it though?
well. That's nature inside one of your masterpieces.
Masterpiece.
It's not artificial. Stop.
Okay.
Stop with that.
Okay. Okay. It's
It'll
not.
lose my temper again.
Okay, don't do that because that freaked me out. I'm not big on nature being inside with my stuff.
Okay,
though,
well,
really.
you're going to have to accept that. Because the atrium
I know these
and the apiary
these
and the, what do you call a place with butterflies?
rich people butterfly garden. I don't know what they're calling it, but you see what I'm saying? I don't like.
Okay.
Yeah, it's fine.
It
It's
pays the
good.
bills.
It does. It pays the bills.
It pays my bills.
Pays your bills.
Yeah.
Pays your bills. Gonna allow me to go on a nice long grief vacation is what it's gonna do for me.
Yeah, that's what you
I'm
need.
doing. I'm gonna go back to Iceland for 6 months this time, I think. I think that's what I'm gonna do.
I'm going to hang out here and wait for my next gig.
Things are gonna filter through.
Oh, yeah.
It is.
It's
Be all right.
oh, I know it'll be all right. As long as I got you.
You got me.
All
You
right.
got $50,000.
Yeah.
Oh no!
Well, that was.
What happened?
I don't
here,
know.
though?
Oh, geez, Pete.
I had a tear. I got tear.
Did I hear $50,000?
$50,000.
$50,000.
Oh, yeah.
God, like, could it get any better? It can't get any better than that.
Improv doesn't pay that much money, but, you know, this artistry inside rich people's homes, that pays a lot of money. Yeah.
In one of those butterfly gardens, okay?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Dang.
Oh, geez.
Okay. So, thank you once again, Ramen on Sunday, for being one of our longest running shows, whatever.
Perhaps the longest running. We don't know.
And keep the bats out of your belfry. Thank you so much, folks. That's our final set for tonight. Okay.